Colin, great seeing you, man. Right off the top, I gotta ask you, man, how was the summer tour?
It was awesome, man. We were really busy, played lots of great shows, and had a really good time. And all the new songs and the new material are going over great. So yeah, no complaints, man.
Yeah, you just jumped on my next question. I was gonna ask you if you were playing any of the music, man. When did you guys, before we even talk about the album itself, and giving the name, don't give the name just yet. When did you guys have time to record anything when you were prepping for a tour?
It's kind of been our way of life since the early 2000s. We've just written, recorded, and then toured, and it's just been a cycle ever since. I think we're pretty used to it. And I think the way we work is like a little bit often. So we're always working on material kind of almost maybe every day, like just in our home studios with our guitars. So there's always stuff to draw on when it's time to go record. And this latest record kind of came together slowly but surely over the course of about 3 years of intermittent recording time and studio time and stuff. Yeah.
I'm trying to remember how long has the band been together now?
Well, as the Trews, our first record came out in 2003, but my brother and Jack and myself, we've been together when we started a cover band in 1996 in Antigonish, Nova Scotia.
I'm trying to remember. So it would have been around 2000. What would it be? Would it be 2006 or 7 when I first started interviewing you guys? Because I know it was
Yeah,
pretty early.
we've definitely seen you around at a million different events
It,
for most of the 21st century.
yeah, and we could definitely say that, man. It's been an honor and a pleasure to do this, which is why being able to ask this question is just as good, man.
Yeah.
What is the name of the new album and how does it represent the band today?
The name of the new record is called The Bloody Light. I think it represents where we're at as songwriters and as human beings. We this is our only job. We put everything into it. So I guess as we grow as people, the music grows along with us. Um, it's our first collaboration with the Emmons brothers from the Glorious Sons. They co-produced the record with my brother, and it's a great batch of songs. We're really excited about it. I think the material's really strong. There's a depth to it. It's still fun to listen to. You can put it on at a party, or you can, put it on when you're at home and just want to get into maybe the lyrics. So I think it works on those two different levels, and I'm real happy with it.
What's the name of the single that's out right now as we speak? And
Right
what's
now,
it about?
the single right now is called Manifest. I think it's kind of just about, having whatever hope you can find in a hard time. And I think that's a good thing to have in a song sometimes.
What's it like working with the Glorious Sons? I remember interviewing them years ago, and the fact that they've worked with so many acts and help elevate them, I think, is amazing.
Yeah, well, it's kind of a full circle moment for us because my brother actually discovered the Glorious Sons and produced and recorded their first EP and full length record, and we took them on their first tour in 2014 and their first kind of national tour. And yeah, and they did really really well. And we've always stayed in contact, and they've been friends for a really long time. And in particular, my brothers had a long working relationship with Brett, and it kind of came about almost by accident. Brett was listening to some of the demos we were working on with other producers, and he asked my brother if he could just produce one song. And he said, "Look, if I do it, I'll make the best true song ever." And we said, "Okay, let's see what you got." And that first song we did with Brett and Jay was called "The Bloody Light," and we all thought, "Hey, maybe this is the best true song ever." So we decided maybe we should do a whole record with them, and that's how it came about.
One of the things I love about you guys is the fact that, and I've mentioned this before, you never follow trends. It doesn't matter what the trends, what was going on top 40, which I don't consider top 40 existing, but anyways, top 40, whatever, whoever is considered on top, you
Yeah.
guys always walked your own line. You rode your own road. Why?
That's a great question. Because I just think we love the music. We love the music that we play, and we love working on getting better at that kind of music. That we have like a vision for how we want to sound, and how we want to present ourselves, and we want to be one of those bands that are real. and really have something to say and really have our own sound. And all the bands that we grew up loving had that. And sometimes the mainstream is not a place for those types of bands, and it hasn't been for a while because it seems that there's not a lot of rock bands in the mainstream at the moment.
Yes.
So I think that's what we've held on to, and we've been really fortunate to have a really dedicated, loyal following that's allowed us to keep making a living doing what we're doing. Because it isn't the easiest road, because we don't follow trends. I mean, I don't really, none of us even really like a lot of what's going on, and then we just like what we like, and there's all kinds of great stuff going on that's not necessarily stuff that everybody's listening to every day on the radio. And even though we do get radio play on rock radio, and we're really grateful for that, but it's like, yeah, I mean, I'd like to think that we're doing something special and it's worthwhile, and that's what keeps us all engaged in it.
No, I always say 1,000 times, I miss top 40 the way it used to be, where you heard a rock song, a pop song, a country song, a R&B song. You don't have that anymore. And I love the fact that you guys do what you guys do. You guys went number one on one of the alternative charts, I do believe.
On rock radio, actually, this year is our first number one in about 20 years. Like we've always kind of been in the top 10 and top five at rock radio, and we're really grateful for that because that's really helped our career as well. But this year, yeah, it's our first number one in a long time. So I'm really proud of that. And, kudos to Jody Decker, who worked at that radio for us and really ran it all the way up the flagpole. And it always feels nice, and it does help because, you go to the show, I mean, we go and we play, and I can see, oh, people are really connecting to the new song. And that's really, really special for me.
Congratulations on that, man. As we head into the fall, which as we speak today in Toronto, it's cold out there, man. What's going on with fall and winter? Are you guys going back on the road? You going to chill a little bit? You got the holiday season coming up?
We're actually, as much as I'd love to stay home next week and watch the Blue Jays in the American League final, we're actually heading over to England. So we're going to have to figure out with the time change how we can watch all the Blue Jays games, because I'm freaking out and I'm so happy with how well we're doing, and I just love the team so much. And yeah, we will be in England trying to find places to watch the Blue Jays game.
Fantastic. Are you guys going to be back enough time for the Unison Fun Schmooze Fest?
Is that in December?
Yeah, first week of December, I do believe.
Yeah, and I'm sure I've seen you there. I think we've run into each other many
Oh
times.
yeah.
And that's such a good initiative. It's something that we always love to take part in, because it helps out people in our line of work, because there's not a lot of benefits for gig working musicians and people in the music industry and people in entertainment, and there's not much of a safety blanket sometimes. So it's always good to help out for anybody in our line of work that might be falling on hard times. So Unison's close to my heart.
All right, man. Looking forward to seeing you guys there, and have a safe trip over in England. Congratulations on the new album, man, and all the best, not just for 2025, but in 2026 too. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.